Well, looky here. So, for those that have taken the time to watch while I build this thing, by the way, thanks for your questions. I know there was somebody who asked if it was live, what's it made of. Um, I've described it many times. If you're already subbed to me and my channel, hey, thanks. If not, hey, if you're subbed and you're watching the videos, you should already know. But I'm not gonna be a cocky bastard. I'll tell you. It's foam, EVA foam, as the for real. Am I connected? Jeez Louise. Let's try this for the fourth time in a row. Building a Molduga. Right now I got to work on his tongue, which I guess this looks like a good piece to use. Actually, these look like good pieces to use right here, since I didn't use these last time. So I was trying for a cheat code, if you will, trying to use this stuff. It's not bad, but it's not good enough for what I needed to do. Or I just need to figure out a better way to use it. But it's not going to work for what I need. So that said, I wonder if I can peel this off. I don't know. Interesting. But we'll make the tongue out of this. It looks as good as anything else. What I'm going to do is cut the basic shape of the tongue out of these two pieces. I'm going to layer these together and then shape it out. So let's do that first. I'm putting some glue on here using the old Barg's glue. So once again, to those who were asking what it's made of, I'm only too happy to reply, but you'll find that many of your questions will be answered if you simply watch the videos or subscribe and watch the videos, which I would prefer, because I would really like to get more subscribers. And I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I think, I'm doing something kind of, different than some folks out there, maybe. Might be deemed worthy of a subscription of some sort, or a thumbs up at least. You know. Might be nice to have a little poopy recognition for my poopiness. Whatever the hell that means. I'm going to get back to doing regular videos and editing them, I promise. But I really have to finish this thing, and it's a pretty huge project, obviously. So I needed to dedicate some time to it and get it done. And then, once this is done, I can go back to making some kooky videos with some kooky stuff. That's slightly less labor intensive. So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting some Barg's glue, some contact cement, really. That's all it is, just contact cement. You put it on, you let it get tacky, ticky-tack. And then, and I am a little bit concerned about the attachment on this stuff, this weird RTV silicone kind of stuff, but should be okay. It's going to be covered with foam clay, and then this is the part that's going to be attached to the inside of the mouth anyway, so it should be all right. So now we just, and if you're curious, because I haven't shown it yet, what I'm actually working on, and you haven't seen the other bazillion videos that are out there, I am building a Molduga / Moldu King, and actually it's going to be a Moldu King when I'm painting it, but they're basically the same model. This big bad boy. If you play Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, you're probably already familiar with it. Yeah. But this is it. Had some major surgery on it recently. Poor guy, His belly was a little too pronounced for my taste. I decided to give him more of a flattened tummy. His feet don't quite touch the ground, but that's okay. They're not really made to scuttle around on the ground anyway. And I had to lift this a little bit too to get it more straight. It was really sloped down. Now I think it's okay. But if you want to see a little more detail, let's see. Let's get some light over here. You can see I've put some more detail on the bottom to match what it should look like. And then I'm going to be working on the tongue today and gluing some teeth down, and then I'm going to be adding some gums, things like that. Yeah. I had some ideas for the eyes. They've got those kind of like big jagged chunks that come out. I'm just going to use pieces of EVA foam that I'm going to slice down later or cover with some more foam clay. But other than that, it's coming out okay. It's turning out all right. Got a lot of work to do. I've got to finish this before Christmas, so yeah, kind of pushing my odds a little bit with the time frame. But he's good. He's getting there. He's getting there. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal painting it. I'm usually pretty quick with the paint job, especially on something this large. And that'll take care of a lot of other details I think that are going to be needed on this thing. But yeah, so there you go. There's the big behemoth. And yeah, he's about 3 feet long. At this point, he's starting to get a little more weight. I'd say he's close to a pound, about a pound now, if I had to say. Yeah, it's like one of those videos with the knives. So the balance is about right here, midway. Whoa, hey, ho. I have found that his mouth makes a really good stand for when I'm waiting for parts to dry. Just shove it on that. And yeah, that kind of keeps him nice and, yeah, see, he's pretty gigantic. All right, this stuff should be tacky by now. Let's get some light over here. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. So we'll put this right here in the middle. Well, sticking pretty good. Sticking pretty good. Let's cover this up. And now let's shape that tongue out. So I kind of want it to be even, so we'll cut a little bit of this off here. A little bit of this. And we'll give it kind of a more of a tapered tongue shape. A little bit off, it's okay. That's kind of tonguey. And let's get rid of some of these corners. Looks like it's about time for me to put a new blade on. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a new blade. Any blades left in here? Where did I put those? Where did I put those pesky blades? Here we go. Here's some blades. So whip one of these out without slicing my finger open. This is always kind of precarious. Is that one or two? That's two. There we go. Come on, get in there. No, it's fighting with me. There we go. Where were we? We're slicing this stuff up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. My tippy toe. What's up if you're just joining? If you're not already subbed, please subscribe, and a little thumbs up never hurts. But you know, you do what you want. It's your thumb. Right now, if you're just joining me, I am working on the tongue. Oh, okay, just drop right off again. Attention spans, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Some folks got them, some folks don't. Yeah, this stuff is worthless. Yuck. At least for this purpose. Well, you know, you don't know stuff until you try it, right? You got to experiment a little bit. So, note to future self. The silicone stuff's not going to work for this project. Or similar projects. At least not in the way I was trying to use it. Somehow I managed to salvage the disaster, the potential disaster that could have been. But yeah, let's see if this tongue fits. All right, here we are, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I think width-wise we're good. I think we just need to trim about a 1/2 inch off. Yeah. And we'll shove it in there and see how it works. We're going to have to cut a little angle in here to make it fit right. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Looks about the right size. Another test fit. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let's take a look at this so you can see what I'm talking about. There's the tongue right there. Or at least what's going to be the basis for the tongue. And I don't even mind that sticks up a little bit. It's kind of decent. All right. Let's put some glue down. Whoa. Whoa there, big fella. Whoa there! Whoa! Whoa! So these are getting kind of bubbly. I'm gonna have to chop them up to make them a little bit more rigid. That's okay. Not a big deal. Take that off of there. I need something to support this guy. I have to get creative with my supports lately. Alright, let's put some glue. I don't think we need a ton, just a little bit, maybe just on the bottom here, and a little bit up here. Now let's smear that around with some of this. Put that right there for now. And let's try to get some glue inside his mouth. Easier said than done. He's got a big mouth, but not one made for like shoving my big hand down. Whoa, that's a lot. Way more glue than I wanted. That's all right. Let's see if I can get it to work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, we gotta wait for this glue in here to dry and get nice and tacky, and then we can shove this little tongue section in there. And I think we'll be okay. Meantime, see if I can get some of that lobby stuff out. A little bit of excess in here. I was a little concerned about the size of the eyes, but I think the eyes are okay. We just need to bulk up the stuff around it. Like I said, I think cutting some pieces is going to work for that. Belly's okay. And you'll see there's kind of some of these little wavy striations where some of the stuff kind of connects. It's okay. A lot of that's going to disappear, and if it doesn't, just makes it look more, let's just call it organic. So we'll put him back for a little bit. Let's air this stuff out. And we're going to do some teeth here in a minute too. Let me see if I can get some more of this excess glue out. Sticking this stuff all over my hands. There's a piece I might be able to use. That's about ready to stick in there. Yeah, it's feeling nice and tacky. I'm going to shove it in there. I'm going to try to get this nice and straight. Let's see if we can do this on camera or not. Just for you guys. Looks a lot easier than it is. Whoa. Once it's in there, it's going to be real hard to take out if I mess it up. Looks pretty straight. All right. The tongue is in. Trick is to use as much of the black foam, EVA foam, as possible so I don't waste a lot of the putty, because the putty's a little more expensive. And yeah, Okay. I think we got somewhere. All right. So no more shoving this on to the thing. I'm going to have to keep this guy flipped upside down for a little bit. Let me see if I can't put a little bit of clay on his tongue. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right. Let's cap this so that doesn't get everywhere. And let me get some of this gray foam clay out from underneath here. Might be a little tricky. Given the position of it. All right, let's see what we got here. Definitely going to be tricky showing this on camera. It's more light. Let's put that there for now. Okay. I'm taking some risks here a little bit because I need to finish this. Move this over here. Okay, that's better. If this looks easy, then I'm doing a good job because it's not. And I challenge anybody watching to use this stuff to sculpt with. It's not your typical sculpting material, that's for sure. And I know what you're thinking, well, if it's so difficult, why are you using it? Well, because despite some of the negatives, there's quite a few positives to this stuff. Mostly for the weight, but also the durability. It is very, very durable. I mean, pretty darn durable. Okay, tongue is in for the most part. It's going to need a little work for sure, but I think what I need to get done is done. Just like the sort of the rough base of it. Kind of like I did everything on here. On here. Sort of the roughed out areas are all good to go. Okay. It's kind of funny looking, isn't he? It's because he doesn't have any teeth yet. But let's be honest, he's kind of not the most photogenic fella in the world anyway. Let's get some more. Put some more on his head here. Just kind of flesh out some bits. I'm going to be adding some big chunks here. Let's move some of this out. Little gap fill in here. And go back and sand that a little bit later. But for now, we're just going to fill it in. All right. Uh-oh. I don't want that on there. So I need to sit this thing upside down for a bit. So I can get some other stuff done. Let's get some of that skin laid out. Just a little bit. I'll smooth out his tail just a hair. He's got some issues going on over here. Uh-oh. All right, buddy. Don't go anywhere. This part right in here is kind of rough, so I'm going to try to smooth it out just a little bit. Not a lot. I don't know really what I'm going to end up doing with that section yet. We're just going to do some filler and some skin grafts here. Just to make it look a little less boxy, more organic. Get a more uniform look to it. Get rid of some of these rough edges. There we go. Probably going to be some fatty tissue around here somewhere, so I'll just smooth that out a little bit. Get that ready for the next layer. Blend it in. Hey, what's up? Don't know who you are, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just smoothing out his tail here. I don't know if I can view chat in here. Let me see. Can I? Don't know. Don't know what I did. Am I even on? Still on? I guess I'm still on. Yeah. All right. I don't know how to get rid of this filter thing. Enable mute microphone. Yeah. I don't know how to work all this phone stuff, but if you're chatting me, hi. If you're not, that's okay. If I know who you are, sorry I can't see who's on and what's going on with the thing, the stream. So right now I'm just kind of filling in some spots that need to be filled. A little bit of muscle tissue, a little bit of skin. But I'll give you a quick look-see of where we're at. So there's your textured belly. Hold on a second. Let me get some light over here. So I'm putting some more skin down on the back end. I put some fatty rolls on here. I don't know if you can see them real well. There's some nice little jelly rolls. I flattened out his tummy, added some of the warts or scales or whatever you want to call it. Some of the rocky texture toward the front. Let me flip him around. Quite a large fellow. I just stuck in his tongue earlier, if you weren't here for that. And I'm going to do his gums and some more scales and stuff. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. Let's get some more skin in here. All right, let's see how he looks right now. Not too bad. I'm not worried about these little young chunky bits of skin. There's going to get all kinds of texture over that anyway, so this doesn't look too bad either. Bit of a line there. You can sand that out later. All right, might actually make the deadline. Who knows? Who knows? We might actually make it. Let that dry overnight. Come back and do the other side. Start adding some more texture, fleshing out those legs, fixing that tail, fixing the face. Figure out how to close the Ziploc. Yeah, that's a pretty crucial thing right there is closing that Ziploc. My stuff dries out, I'm screwed. Let's put that right there. All right. Okay, we'll come back to it tomorrow. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.